Hey, it's Making Sense Mary. How is your day? I hope everybody's day is going good so far. It's Christmas Eve. Whatever you're doing out there, I hope it is wonderful. Thank you so much for tuning back in. I appreciate your support. As I hope you know by now, the goal is to take away something, if not having a better day, a laugh, some knowledge, some made sense of something that maybe didn't make sense before. So we'll make it sense together, make it make sense together. So subscribe, like. If you subscribe, I want you to put it in the comments. Let's talk about it. All right, so let's dive right in. As you know by the title, this is called Women versus Women. And I am looking at my phone here to kind of keep on track today because this was actually requested by one of our viewers. And I know that we can all feel this, right? So I don't know if you guys are like aware of this, but word on the street is that girls hate on other girls. Oh my God. I know. Breaking news. So it's crazy because it also says here that they do it like all the time, and like it's like a lot of girls do it, right? And they do it towards each other. Even though we can be like great women as individuals, that doesn't mean that we're not going to hate on each other. That's what they say. Oh my goodness. So, basically I started to kind of think about things and think about like those cliche things that women say, like, and I say it too, mind you, I say it too. Excuse the glare on the glasses here today. But it's like, oh, I don't really have too many girlfriends, or, I'm not like other girls. And I know you dudes can totally relate to that whole I'm not like other girls thing, because I know you've heard it. I know that I've said it. Now, in a way, it totally makes sense to me. You guys let me know. But we're not like other girls. You know what I mean? We're all individual people. So if one girl acts like this, doesn't mean another girl has to act like this, or I have to act like this, or dress like this, or look like this, or be like this, or do this, or you get it, right? So I know that you can feel me. But what's kind of sad about that is that we as girls kind of like beat each other up to the point that when we say that, it's almost like we don't want to be like other girls. But really, if we would try to understand each other, then maybe we are a little bit like other girls. Maybe we have some things to relate to. So make that make sense. Tell me how you feel about it in the comments. So basically, we make it like extremely hard to get along with each other, right? So the crazy thing is, it's like we're not supposed to look the same. We're not supposed to dress the same. We're not supposed to think the same. We're not supposed to have the same body. We're not supposed to have the same mindset. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're all individual people. So it's like, if you really think about it, I'm a firm believer that beauty starts within. And I know that might sound like corny to other people. Like, it's from the inside that counts. What's on the inside that counts? No, motherfucker, you're ugly. That's messed up. We all have those thoughts, though, right? I know that we do. But no, like, seriously, it all starts on the inside really makes a difference, right? So you can be a beauty queen and one of the most beautiful women in the world. And at the end of the day, if you have an attitude, if everything's always a problem, if you're always negative, if you're always talking about people and all of that, that really makes you ugly on the inside. And it's like, that really means something's going on with you, because like, why are you like that? And even though you're pretty, that can really be like a turn off as far as like friendships. And I'm sure guys, tell me in the comments, relationships too, right? So it's kind of crazy. But when you've gone through like traumas and you've gone through things in life, and you're kind of carrying some things with you, if you act like the beauty queen with the terrible attitude, or even just the regular chick like me with the terrible attitude, then at the end of the day, it's like you're taking out your issues on other people, which is kind of fucked up, because like the world didn't do anything to you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, in one way, shape, or form, you have to figure out how to heal, how to love yourself, how to dig down with inside of yourself, with inside of yourself, and figure out what your problem is and how you're gonna fix it. Am I right? Am I right? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? I don't know. Make it make sense, right? So, you know, and based on that, it doesn't, what I just said doesn't give you it doesn't justify treating each other any kind of way, right? So as women, you're a bitch, you got an attitude, you got a whole like towards other girls for absolutely no reason. And you know what, to talk on an even broader scale, it's more so than just other women. It's like treating people like shit in general is not cool. I'll give an example. I used to know a girl and be friends with a girl that I'm no longer friends with, which, needless to say, if you have any kind of sense, if things like these continue to happen, you're not going to want to continue a relationship with this person either, right? So like we were like Burlington or something, and they had bought like a comforter or something that they didn't want anymore, right? And we're at the customer service counter and they're trying to return it. Something happened. Maybe it was a no receipt situation. It was a too late to return situation. It was a whatever situation. And they threw a whole attitude, literally like chucked the comforter over the counter. Like, this is some bullshit. Blah, blah, blah. Now look, if you know me, especially, and I'm not talking about know who I am, I'm talking about like know me, seen Marianne freak the fuck out mode, right? I've had those moments. It's not a pretty thing. It's not cute. It's not okay. It hurts people's feelings. It's not cool, right? So I've had those moments, but I mean, damn, like all the time, whether it be face-to-face interactions, over the phone interaction, coworker interactions, life interactions, friendship interactions, be fucking nice. And I'll talk about that in all the videos, to just like be nice. Once again, revert back to 5 years old, that is. Make it make sense. Treat people how they want to be treated and shit. Duh. So anyway, that's a whole thing. But it's almost like women bully each other. And it's almost like you get so like, you take on these like anxieties as you get bullied by other women, to the point where that's where your social anxiety comes in. And almost to a certain extent, that's where the judgment comes in, because you almost start judging other women off of experiences that you've had with what you think from the outside looking in, that are similar to them, when really you don't take the time to get to know each other, or take the time to know the traumas and understand people, and try to make it make sense. Because if you don't even try to open your mind, and you're so closed-minded and not ever trying to make things make sense, you're gonna miss out on a lot of life. You know what I'm saying? More so than just like your women friends. Friends are difficult. It's messy. It's and to a certain extent, that's something I personally am working on, because it's like, you have to really figure out how to weed out the bad energy, and boundaries and all type of things when it comes to friends in general, right? But it's kind of like, once you've gone through that bullying situation, it's like that's where the social anxiety comes in. You don't want to even like kind of try. And that's where the, I don't have many girlfriends comes into play, right? And I don't need them. And I mean, you don't, but it might be nice to like hang out and chill with the girls and whatever. Tell me how you feel. Some ladies have a shitload, like that girl squad, and some don't. But it's almost like, to a certain extent, it all started there, like in school. You have that pack of popular girls, and then you have that one chick that has that social anxiety after several of these particular situations that you've been almost bullied and judged by. It makes it hard. So you just kind of have to like open your eyes. And we also, though, we need to be confident within ourselves. We have to be confident in ourselves, and once again realize that we are all different as women, and do what we just talked about, which is try to understand each other, try to educate each other, trying to have empathy and understand each other's feelings. And if we do that, then basically we could end up making some good friends in the end. And you have to remember that just because people don't handle things the way that you do either, or maybe they don't go about their daily routine the way that you do. Doesn't make their traumas and them as a person and their personality any less than your own. And you have to keep that in mind. And, I think it's a good thing for people to remain humble and stay humble in life as well. And, we have to support each other, and that comes through everything that we're talking about. Us as women could rule the world. Sorry, men, but we could rule the world. Like, sorry, passionate. But like we could if we just like bound together and thought and use our smart ass brains that we know that we have. And that's why we all smart, y'all's men. And we love you men. But sometimes like, I'm a man. One of my friends is always like, us men, like, we're like, okay. Y'all are smart too. But we're like real smart, But anyway, we just have to support each other, build each other up, gain knowledge, gain awareness, rather than knocking out each other down. Excuse me. Corona free, wear your mask. Seriously, it's a thing. Bexar County in San Antonio and in the surrounding areas in Texas, in, whatever, the numbers are up. Think about it. Anyway. But yeah, we have to support each other and work towards each other, work towards our goals, network with each other, make each other feel good. Tell each other we're good mothers, especially mothers out there. I feel like we don't hear that enough. Tell your friends that have kids they're good moms. Help them out. Words of encouragement. Give them some tips. Give them some tricks. You know what I'm saying? Do what you have to do. Like, just to, make each other feel good. Things are hard. And we just have to really think about that when it comes to just like the human race as a whole. We can apply everything that we just talked about to humans, you know what I'm saying, to individual people, how we treat each other as far as race, as far as background, as far as beliefs, as far as looks, as far as everything. And, it's bigger than just whammons, as Nia would call women, whammons. It's a bigger thing, but that's for another day in another video. But also, as far as looks are concerned, everybody's beautiful in their own way. Like, you don't have to be light-skinned or dark-skinned or white or this, or have straight hair or curly hair or long hair or short hair or big eyes or big lips or little eyes or little lips or a big ass or this or skinny waist or that or you know what I'm saying? And I have my issues too. I have struggled with so many things and being self-conscious about so many things and self-esteem and whatever throughout the years. But it comes to a point where you got to reach in, figure that shit out, own that shit, know that you're you, punch the motherfucking world in the face and take the shit on and get it right. You know what I'm saying? So just keep in mind that everybody is beautiful, and, we have to be confident. And, we just have to understand. And maybe one day we'll have more friends. We'll want to have more friends. We'll take over the world. So make it make sense. And think about it like this. If everybody judged you on the days that you had some serious RBF, resting bitch face going on, nobody would fucking like your ass. Let me tell you, women, because I tell you what, nobody would fucking like me if that's what we were being judged off of. So think about that when somebody's looking all mean and shit before you let your anxieties and overthinking kick in to the point where you have now tore this bitch down to the point where it's not even fucking possible. Message. Make it make sense. Just saying. So, that's a thing. But all this stuff is deeper rooted, and just keep in mind nobody's situation is harder or worse or better. Well, better, harder or worse, or you don't know what those better situations people have been through to the point where you can think that somebody's better than you or whatever. But you know what I mean. I think you're catching my drift, and to a certain extent. We're different than men, and tell me what you think in the comments. Men and women are different when it comes to being friends. Like, and that's what I was talking about as far as kind of like that high school, like, bullying situation. It's like men, it almost seems like they argue and shit, and they might be a little petty. There's petty men too, but they get over it. They can call each other, dude, you got fat as fuck since last time I saw you, dude. Oh, yeah. I wish I would walk up to one of my girlfriends and be like, damn, you got big since the last time I saw you, bitch. We wouldn't be friends for much longer. We wouldn't talk for a while. I'm going to tell you that right now. But, You know what I'm saying. So, it's crazy. And think about it, like the movie Mean Girls. Poor little Lindsay Lohan, poor little Lindsay, she ain't know what to do. She'd come in, she was all cool and shit. She thought she was cool. Yeah, no, not so much. Not to the Mean Girls. So they had ill intentions, and then she got all pretty and confident and shit. Then all of a sudden they had a fucking problem with her. Like, you know what I'm saying? She was being a bitch because she got prettier, so she did kind of like, but that confidence level grew up. She still had that heart of little Lindsay from Africa, you know what I'm saying? When she got there, they fucked her all up. But mankind don't do that. I don't know. Tell me how y'all feel about that. So, we got to step outside of the box. We got to break out of the social norm, break out, be comfortable with each other, be comfortable with ourselves, learn, open up, talk, know that people go through things, know that people have anxieties, know that people have mental health issues, know that people have self-confidence issues, self-esteem issues. Just because you look at someone and think that they should be okay because of how you feel that they look does not mean that it's the case. And I've been told that before and judged before, and you know who you are unless I'm fucked up shit. And if you want me to talk about that a little bit more, comment on it. But you can't assume how I feel inside as a human being because of what you think that I look like. So make it make sense. But, we all want to succeed. We all want to be successful. We all want to, just live the best life that we can and reach our goals. Viola Davis, I just watched an interview with her, and like I didn't know that I even liked her for real. It's like, I don't know, offense Viola, if you ever see this, like I don't have anything against the things that she's in, but I don't necessarily like too many of the things that she's in. But when I saw her as a person on an interview, I was like, damn, this is a boss ass bitch. Like I fuck with her hard. Like she seems like a real person. And she was like, one of the things Denzel told me, I was like, that's so funny. Like, you can just say Denzel. There could be a million Denzels in the world. You say Denzel. Well, no, it's Washington. But she's like, Denzel told me you can't pull a U-Haul behind a hearse. And that really spoke to me because I'm like, all this materialistic bullshit and all this shit and superficial shit in the world, at the end of the day, when you're gone, don't you want to like have that? Look, I'm all misty. Y'all know me who know me. I'm emotional. But it's like, don't y'all want to be like known for just being a nice person and getting along and impacting lives and, learning and educating and just trying to make the world a better place the best that you can as an individual? Once again, on a corny tip, but that's that from my heart. But yeah, so I hope you guys like this video. If you have not already done so, like and subscribe, share. I really like being here with you guys, and to everybody who's commented and everything so far, like appreciate so much. Like, thank you so much. Like I said, comments. Let's talk about whatever you want next time. Put it in the comments. Like I said, this came from a viewer, and you know who you are. I don't want to name drop because I don't want you to be like, oh, don't say my name on video. Ooh. People, some people don't like this shit, and that's okay. But stay tuned for more videos. We're definitely gonna have more videos. We as in me and whoever else may come here with me. I hope I shed a little light on your day, your week. Hope I made you laugh. I hope I made you think. I hope you made you change your mindset and open your mind a little bit. It's a beautiful. But yeah, you guys are awesome. I love ya. Cornfest. But anyway, alrighty. Thanks, guys. Peace for now. I will be back.